Portugal, there's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need to know.
Hola, bon dia, alegria. Carl Munson here of the Good Morning Portugal show, formerly live stream, definitely a podcast, and maybe a Substack. Here with a quick update on what's going on with the YouTube channel. Now, I don't want to be here too long, and I promised a video for my colleagues in our digital creators group. So we've got a Good Morning Portugal digital creators group for people who have their own channels, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, podcasts, whatever. We're just trying to help other people in our community, or help each other in our community to become more successful, whatever that means to you. And that's an important question, actually. What do you define as success when you're creating your various channels and platforms and social media activity? Yeah, what is success to you? But I promised my colleagues there some feedback on recent changes. Now, on the 28th of April, that incredible day when the electricity went down, somewhat poignantly and ironically, as I relaunched my show as a podcast, uploaded videos only. I stopped live streaming the week before and began my new format, which was to go from a daily live stream. Just in case you don't know, I went from a daily live stream where I'd be on every morning, and I have done for the last 5 years or so, broadcasting every morning a live stream to the Gumper community. And that had kind of flattened out and there was no growth in it. We managed to create a fantastic community. And I'm aware that the people I help as Good Morning Portugal, when they move to Portugal, they stop watching the show and consuming the information on the videos. They might join our Portugal Club, which is one of our multiple streams of income. And that's how it works at Good Morning Portugal. We have a whole portfolio of income streams, of which YouTube is one of them. So it's not my main thing, and that's a part of the context of what I'm talking about here right now. Is I'm not intending to be a full-time YouTuber. It's just part of what we do, and we were using it every morning, every weekday morning for live streaming. And I thought to myself, this is not experiencing the sort of growth I'd like. We're not reaching out to more people. We've got a fabulous little community, many of whom continue to be served at the Portugal Club, which you can join, theportugalclub.com, or GMP VIP for short. So we've got a really good group of people who have moved to Portugal, are interested in moving to Portugal. And how I'm putting it now is that we are providing resources for the rest of your life in Portugal. That's what we do. And it seemed like I needed a bit of a rejig on what I was doing with YouTube, just to make it a bit more dynamic, alive, and help the community to grow and be more useful, basically. So I said, first of all, wow, incredible growth in the channel. And I said that in our group. And let me just show that slide to you on the screen, if I may. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll show you a series of slides and try and share with you my excitement about the changes. So in essence, stopped live streaming every weekday and went to recording the same people I spoke to every morning, but recorded it off air and then uploaded it later in the day when more people might be watching, and have made a load of shorts from that content as well. So we're not live. We've gone from live streaming to uploaded, which I believe is what YouTube prefers. And the results seem to stand up fairly well. So let me just put this onto the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. This is I'll put a different view up so you can see this. Look, in the last 28 days, we have indeed had a massive spike. Nearly 23,000 more views than usual. Really pleased with that. Subscribers up 107 in that 28-day period, 44 more than usual. However, the same sort of watch hours. So maybe that's not so good, despite my excitement. And the only reason I've blacked out my estimated revenue based on this is so that you can have a guess. How much do you think one makes with numbers like that? And I think you might be surprised. Right, so on to the next slide then. That's the overview that got me excited and had me share in our digital creators group. Wow, look how many views I've got. Look how much it's gone up since I've gone from live streaming to uploading. If I just make that a little bit bigger on the screen for you. So I wanted to find out what happened specifically in the period since I started doing the uploading instead of live streaming. In that period, 26,000, nearly 26,500 views, 632 hours of watch time, a few more subscribers, and again, guess the revenue on that. So I thought maybe I should compare and contrast. What was it like in the 2 weeks before? Is this something to write home about? Is this a big deal? Turns out it probably isn't. I mean, we've got loads more views, that's for sure. We've gone from 4.7 thousand to 26,000. That's a very significant increase. And as a sort of PR and marketing person, I'm thinking, yeah, that's the one to talk about. You know, if you're selling the good news, that's the big number, that's the big change. But look, 632 watch time hours there. Before that, it was 502 watch time hours anyway, before I made my changes. And we've got 50 subscribers in the time before and 59 in the 2 weeks thereafter, up to a few days ago. So that's almost a bit disappointing, isn't it? And I really don't know what I'm doing with YouTube. I have got excited about it because it's changed what I do. You know, I think a change is as good as a rest. You get a shot in the arm from introducing something new. Change can be difficult for your viewers, of course, if they've got attached. And I know I've upset some people who enjoyed the live stream every morning, you know, a bit like a warm toilet seat or warm slippers first thing in the morning. But it really wasn't going anywhere in the big picture. And I hope we've preserved what was good about the live streaming within the new environment. And certainly people can connect with me every morning if they want to at the Portugal Club in a different kind of way. And some are doing that, I'm glad to say. If I go to the amount of content, the analytics for content, this also is very exciting to me. This I'm really pleased with. And in this new period of recording with my two guests in the morning, sometimes one, or uploading something that I've made during the day, making sure there's a good flow of content. And it has been said to me by other people in the YouTube industry, less is more. Maybe I produce too much content, but I love it anyway. And as I said, my principal thing is not to be a YouTuber. My principal thing is to have YouTube as a platform to promote what we do first and foremost. And any income that comes from it is good as part of our whole portfolio of passive income. And it's not really passive because we do loads to get the income, but multiple income streams. It's one of many multiple income streams into the Good Morning Portugal business plan. Now, this is what's been exciting for me, is recording those two interviews in the morning and then uploading them later. I can pull a lot of shorts from them from StreamYard. StreamYard is what I use as my streaming platform, and it's really good. The AI for creating shorts is very good. And as you can see there, you can see where my new viewers are coming from. That has been a good change. You know, I've got, what, 5,000. Does that mean 5,000 new views coming from new viewers? I think it does from shorts. So it looks like it's worth doing shorts. They like the live streams. I was blessed in a way to have the outage, because as soon as I stopped live streaming, I started live streaming again to do an impromptu emergency live stream, which brought me, I think, 3,000 views just from that one event, which was a big spike in things, and that has to be considered in these changes and these numbers as well. Returning viewers, they're coming back for the videos by far, but they're also liking the shorts, I think. Subscribers seem to be coming from the videos, as you can see here as well. And the amount of stuff that I've made in that 2 week period, I think, is pretty impressive and fairly easy to me because I'm in the habit of it. Making the videos, 28 videos in 2 weeks, thereabouts, 9 live streams, and from the videos and the live streams, 33 shorts. And I got to say, shorts are good for business. I mean, not money business, but business, the business of being seen and having visibility, and thereby getting new subscribers. I've just gone over to 3,000 subscribers, I think, last week, and that's already gone up another 40 subscribers. So something's definitely happening in terms of getting in front of people, getting subscribers, and getting eyeballs on what we're doing, which has given us a lot. 66, 2/3 of our views are coming from shorts, so it's worth doing those. And StreamYard does that really beautifully. You press the button after you've made your recording. StreamYard uses its AI to give you some really nice segments, which you can then upload to all your platforms. I'm sticking mainly to YouTube. I'm really not keen on posting to Facebook, but for what it's worth, at the touch of a button, I can do it anyway. So I'm posting up some of the later content that goes up from the shorts to my Good Morning Portugal Facebook page as well. But I really don't. I don't think anything gets seen on Facebook anymore unless you put it on your own timeline and you've got a lot of friends. Not even then. And if you pay for it, you've got to promote yourself on Facebook to get any traction. So yeah, 2/3 in shorts from the views on the last 2 weeks, and then half and half of the remaining third of videos and live streaming. I hope that has been in some way useful to the people who wanted to know about such things. And do please let me know where you think I might be going wrong or how I can improve. And I don't mean people cold calling me with all these SEO optimization things. I'm really not interested in playing with it from the point of view of that really overt gaming with people who don't appreciate what we're doing. I mean, all that to say, I'm looking for organic growth, the best kind of organic growth. And I know we weren't optimizing that before now. So any suggestions about how to continue with the organic growth, great. And if what I'm doing looks impressive or good to you, very happy to help if you join our Digital Creators Group and the Portugal Club. Come join the Portugal Club, and I'll put more videos and resources as part of what we do. We have a start live streaming, start podcasting, how to use your smartphone to make great videos. We've got some good resources in the Portugal Club as well. So think about joining that. You can do that on a week's free trial at theportugalclub.com. But your comments, very, very welcome on what we're doing here. That's just some feedback after the first 2 weeks of trying to do YouTube in a new way. I'll leave it there and look forward to your feedback, and we'll see you again soon on the channel. Take care.
In Portugal, there's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need to